Speaking English in restaurants can feel stressful, even if you have a good level. You know the words, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. In this quick speaking practice, you'll answer real restaurant questions out loud, listen to my model answers, learn useful phrases, and then improve your response. Here's how the video will work. First, I'll give you a situation that you usually find in a restaurant. Pause the video and give your response, speaking out loud. Next, listen to my model answer. Then, I will explain some useful words and phrases that you can use in this situation. Finally, you will pause the video and have the chance to practice again, this time improving your answer with my useful words and phrases. This is an excellent way to feel more confident in a restaurant the next time you go. So if you're ready, let's get started. Situation 1, arriving at the restaurant. You've just arrived at the restaurant and the waiter asks, "Do you have a reservation?" Pause the video and respond naturally to the question. Now listen to my answer. Yes, we do. We have a reservation under the name Grace. We're a little bit early if that's okay. So the first phrase I used was have a reservation. This means you've booked a table in advance. When I want to give the booking name, I said it's under the name Grace. So you would just use your name and say it's under the name. I said a reservation for 2, meaning 2 people. And I said, we're a little bit early if that's okay. Just politely checking that it's fine for us to sit down already. Okay, pause the video again and answer the question. This time, try to use some of the words and phrases I gave you. Great, now let's move on to situation 2, mentioning an allergy. Before ordering, you need to tell the waiter about a food allergy that you have. Explain it clearly and politely. Now listen to me. Before we order, I just wanted to let you know that I have a nut allergy. Could you please let me know which dishes are safe for me? So I said, I just wanted to let you know. This is a polite way to give some information. And then I said, I have a nut allergy. So you could replace the word nut with whatever food you're allergic to. I have a soy allergy. I have a shellfish allergy. I then asked which dishes are safe for me. And to be polite, I said, could you please let me know? So pause the video again and try to improve your answer. Great work. Now, situation 3, ordering your food. The waiter asks if you're ready to order. Order 1 main dish and ask a question about it. Now it's my turn. Yes, I think so. I'd like the grilled chicken, please. And does it come with anything, or do I have to order a side dish? So there's a few different ways to order food in a restaurant, but I said I'd like, as this is quite polite. I then asked, does it come with anything? So sometimes in a restaurant you might order a main course, but you want to know what other things are on the plate. For example, chips, salad, vegetables. Sometimes it's not clear, so you might want to ask, does it come with anything? And then I said, or should I order a side dish? So a side dish would be something that goes with your meal. For example, the things I mentioned, like a salad, vegetables, chips, those kinds of things. A side dish. Now pause the video and have a go at that again. If you're enjoying this video and finding this practice useful, please take a second to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks very much, and now let's continue with the next situation. Number 4, making a change or request. You want to change something in your order. Make a polite request. Could I have the salad without onions, please? And would it be possible to have the dressing on the side? So again, could I have? Polite request. And then would it be possible? This is even more polite and is a good one if you're not sure if it's okay or not. So would it be possible to have the dressing on the side? If we ask for something on the side, we mean we don't want it on or in our food. So for dressing, it might come in a little jug next to our plate. Now's your turn. Answer again. Now for situation 5, ordering more drinks. You've finished your drink and would like to order another one. Get the waiter's attention and ask politely. Now listen to me. Excuse me, could we order another drink, please? I'd like a glass of red wine and my friend will have a sparkling water. So the polite way to get the waiter's attention was, excuse me. And then to ask politely, I said, could we order another drink, please? So pause the video and have another go. Situation 6. Problems or feedback. There's a small problem with your food. Explain it to the waiter politely. Sorry, I think there's been a mistake with my order. I asked for this without cheese, but it looks like it has cheese on it. So you'll notice I started my complaint with sorry, which might sound strange because I don't really need to apologize, but when we want to be polite but make a complaint, we often use the word sorry. This is very common in British English. And then I said, I think there's been a mistake. So adding I think also softens the complaint a bit more. I think there's been a mistake. I then said, I asked for this without cheese, but it looks like it has cheese on it. When we say it looks like, again, we're just making the complaint a bit softer and more polite. So have another go at making your complaint. Well done. Now for the final situation, asking for the bill and leaving. You've finished your meal. Ask for the bill and respond politely when it arrives. Could we have the bill, please? Everything was great, thank you. Can we pay by card? So in British English, we say the bill. In American English, they'll say the check. So depending on where you are, you could say, could we have the bill or could we have the check, please? If I want to be polite and positive about the meal, I can say, everything was great, thank you. And then I asked, can we pay by card? So you can either say pay by cash or pay by card. So pause the video and answer one more time. Well done, that's the end of this quick speaking practice. If you spoke out loud each time, you're already working towards improving your fluency and confidence. Feel free to watch the video and practice again and change your answers so that you're really prepared the next time you have to speak English in a restaurant. And of course, if you would like to keep practicing your English with me, then you can join me at this video next.